Reynolds' World of Sport, written by Andy Hamilton, starring Neil Pearson as Trevor and Paul Reynolds as Sammy.
Is that the real reason you called round, Trev?
Yeah, no, I told you. I just happened to be driving home and there was a diversion because another bendy bus had caught fire, which took me right past your front door, and I thought, what the heck? Why don't I call in on my wife and son and have a nice cup of tea and a chat?
Yeah, but no sooner had you sat down than you started asking me lots of anxious questions.
No, they're not anxious questions. I'm just interested, that's all. It's fantastic that you're writing a novel about the collapse of a marriage. I was just curious about how you approach the two main characters, you know, whether you're splitting the blame 50-50 the way a great novelist like Margaret Atwood would.
For the last time, Trev, this book is not about you and me, OK? It's about the complex chemistry of sexual politics. Universal themes that I'm expressing through the relationship of this fictional couple.
I know that.
Good.
Where's it set?
What?
Where does this fictional couple live?
Well, round here as it happens, but that was only because it's easier to call up a familiar landscape, you know. It helps shape the descriptive prose. Ian McEwan does it all the time.
Yeah, no, of course. This couple, do they have kids?
One, a boy. But he's nothing like Toby.
Why, does he wash?
Actually, Toby's suddenly become very keen on washing.
What, himself?
Yeah.
Have horses started eating their young as well?
It's this girl he's keen on.
Oh, I see. Washing, eh? Well, love does strange things to people. As the heroine in your story no doubt discovers.
Yes, she does.
What colour's her hair?
Oh, right. There's only one way to solve this. Wait there.
I'm home!
Hi, Tobes.
Dad, what are you doing here?
Well, another bendy bus caught fire and there was a diversion.
Sorry, no time for long explanations. I've got to have a shower.
Oh, I've heard those words. Now I can die happy.
I'm meeting Julie in 20 minutes.
Julie?
She is fantastic, Dad. She's so cool and sharp and drop-dead totally gorgeous. You've got to meet her.
OK, sure.
I didn't think she liked me because she could have her pick of any bloke. But it turns out she does like me. Isn't that great?
Yeah, that's great.
But it's not just physical, you know. We connect at so many levels. Julie thinks we might have been lovers in a previous life, you know, like in the Mummy. That's possible, isn't it? No one knows, do they?
Well, no, I suppose they don't, but...
I really think she might be the one, Dad.
Right,
Because you know when someone is the one, don't you?
Well, I'm not sure. You know when someone is a one, but that's not...
Don't
really
joke,
the same.
Dad. This is serious.
Right, sorry.
Me and Julie, well, it feels like it's forever.
Right, yeah, look, Tobes, try not to...
Got a dash.
Get carried away.
Did I hear Toby?
Yeah, he's really got it bad, hasn't he?
Well, she's a lovely girl.
Yeah, well, I just hope he doesn't...
Oh, here we go.
What?
Well, it's just everywhere you look, Trev, you see bear traps. He's happy. Leave him be. Live in the moment.
I do live in the moment. Living in the moment now. This moment. Enjoying my tea.
Good. Now this is for you. It's a hard copy of the 10 chapters of the novel I've written so far. I want you to read it so you can reassure yourself that it's not about you and me.
I don't need to read it.
I want you to read it.
No, really, I
Oh,
don't...
for God's sake, read it.
Okay. It's pretty chunky. The Imprisoned Wife.
It's a working title.
Some post for you, Barry. I think it's from Greenpeace because it's that lumpy paper.
All right.
Morning wage slaves. Any mail for me in that lot, Theresa?
Yes, from the congestion charge people. They say if the cameras catch you holding up those abusive placards again, they'll prosecute.
They're bluffing. And how are you, Heidrun? May I just say that you are looking lovelier than an Edelweiss in the Black Forest.
What the hell was that?
A compliment. Sort of Germanic compliment, you know, using sort of Germanish images that I won't do it again.
Can you switch this light off for me, please, Theresa?
Sure.
What is Barry doing?
Checking the light bulbs. Trev's put him in charge of doing an energy audit. You know, see how we can make the office more green.
Why?
To help combat global warming.
Shall I let you into a little secret, Barry? There's no such thing as global warming. It's just communist propaganda, a flagrant attempt to blame bad weather on the business community.
Yeah, but the climate is changing dramatically.
The climate has always changed dramatically, Barry. 20,000 years ago, if you were standing where you're standing now, you'd be being attacked by aquatic rhinos. This was all tropical swampland.
So you are saying that the scientific opinion is wrong?
I think the scientists have got it wrong. I don't think man is making the weather more violent. The hurricanes, the bushfires, the floods. It's God giving humanity a yellow card.
And the red card will be...
A day to look forward to, Barry. Well, for some of us.
Morning, everyone.
Trev, what's with this energy audit madness?
Well, what we're talking about is just being less wasteful energy-wise.
No, Trev, without wishing to overstate it, what we're talking about here is group suicide.
That's without overstating it.
Yes. You see, Trev, you can't cut back on waste, because the entire global economy is powered by waste, or, as economists call it, growth. If mankind starts to consume purely what it needs and no more, then the margins will disappear. The whole economic mechanism will collapse, people will end up living in mud huts, eating worms and beetles without any disposable income, which will mean no leisure industry, which will mean no sports events, ergo no sports stars, ergo no sports agents, ergo no income, ergo starvation, ergo we will have committed suicide.
That's called ergonomics, isn't it?
It's not funny, Trevor. This is about survival.
So you're saying that the survival of this business is more important than the survival of the planet?
Every company has to prioritise, Barry. That's just good business practice.
Well, if it's all the same to you, I'd like to make some small effort to try to soften the blow from this inescapable disaster that is going to blight all our lives. Morning, Ralph.
Morning, Trev. Morning, Trevortinis. I'll just pop by.
Not now, Ralph. The grown-ups are talking. Listen, Trev, economy measures are for poor people. We don't want to look like plebs.
We've got to start thinking about what sort of world we're going to be handing on to our kids.
Absolutely.
You haven't got kids.
Not yet, but when I do have them, I don't want them being trampled by aquatic rhinos.
Trev, I really need to have a word in private. It's personal.
I told you to see your GP about that. I'm not a dermatologist.
No, it's something else.
All right, come on then.
Cheers, Trev Mondo.
You'd better not go overboard on this, Barry.
Trev's given me the responsibility, and I'm going to take that responsibility seriously. Janine says I don't step up to the plate enough.
Janine is right.
There.
If perhaps a little controlling.
Well, I'm warning you, Barry. If we end up with a wind farm on the roof...
Well, actually, it's funny you should say that.
Sorry to bother you with this, Trev, but I didn't know who else to turn to.
What have you done, Ralph?
I haven't done anything. No, well, the thing is, I've got a stalker.
A stalker?
Yeah, you know, someone who stalks celebrities. I mean, they develop an obsession with them.
Ralph, I know what a stalker is.
Oh, right.
You're just going to have to give me a few more details about yours. Now, what form does the stalking take?
Well, it began innocently enough with a fan letter from this woman. Elvira, she signed herself. She wrote saying that she'd seen me on the telly and that she
When
really...
was this? You haven't been on telly for ages.
Yes, I have. TV's 100 Most Embarrassing Moments.
Oh, yeah.
I was on that a lot.
So you were?
Yeah, although I still don't see what was embarrassing about most of those moments. I don't see why I should...
Ralph, we haven't got time to unpick all the embarrassing moments from your career. Now, you say this woman wrote to you.
Yes. Her letter said that she could see from my eyes that I was a kind man who understood her pain.
And that didn't ring any alarm bells?
No, not really. I do have kind eyes, Trev. They're my best feature. But along with my nose.
All right. OK. So, how did you respond to this woman's letter?
As I always do, with one of my signed photographs. You know, the ones I had done specially, me holding the Sports Personality of the Year trophy in 1990.
Yeah. Wasn't your Sports Personality of the Year trophy, though, was it?
Gaza said it was OK for me to borrow it. At least I think that's what he said. It was a little late in the evening and he had some underpants on his head.
OK, so you sent her the signed photo. Then what?
She sent me another letter with some of her hairs in it. That's when I started to get worried.
Why?
Well, they weren't hairs off her head.
Oh, I see. How did you respond?
Well, I didn't. I ignored it. But then another letter came, all about how she felt there was a special connection between us, all written in capital letters, with every word underlined in fluorescent yellow ink. So I ignored that one.
And was there another letter?
No.
Well, then maybe that's it. Maybe she's lost interest.
No, I don't think so.
Why not?
Because at 3 o'clock this morning she was standing outside my house.
No, seriously, I found out all about how businesses can be self-sufficient in energy terms. I found this website.
Oh, no. With respect, Barry, people like you shouldn't be allowed to use the internet.
People like me?
Yeah, you know, obsessives.
You're calling Barry an obsessive.
Yeah.
The man who follows traffic wardens home to where they live.
Only when they've been unreasonable.
There's loads of ways a business can streamline its energy needs. You can put wind turbines up, solar panels on the roof. You can reduce energy use by laying on group transport for staff and management. You know, where they all come into work on the same bus.
Bus?
Yeah.
Is this some kind of sick joke?
Well, it's just in energy terms, you driving around on your own in that big gas guzzler of a car, well, it's absurd.
I don't like the word absurd, Barry. I hear it all too often.
Barry's right, though. Why do you need a huge, flashy car?
Well, you lot all take the train. That uses electricity. It's not pulled by little pixies running along the rails.
Well, I'm not using the train, actually. I'm jogging into work at the moment.
Jogging?
You should try it. It's good for the environment and it'll make you more effective at work.
How could I be more effective?
Well, you know, if you ran in, you'd be less physically tense, so you'd get less twitchy and jumpy.
Yeah, I feel a formal warning coming on, Barry.
Are you sure the woman outside your house was her?
Yep, her fingers were covered in fluorescent yellow ink.
What was she doing?
Just staring up at the window. Jean was quite fazed by it. She said any woman who chooses me as an object of romantic obsession must be completely and totally unhinged.
Right. So what did you do?
Well, I rang the police, explained who I was, which seemed to take a lot longer than it should have done, and asked if they could do something.
And what did they say?
Well, they weren't fantastically helpful. The chap I spoke to said they had 400 drunken youths smashing up the town centre, so a woman standing still on some pavement would have to be relatively low priority. Anyway, about 6 o'clock she disappeared. But what if she comes back, Trev? It's a bit unsettling.
What does she look like?
Early 30s, blonde hair, quite attractive, actually.
Right.
Big blue eyes that don't blink.
OK, so let's think.
And I thought some of your other clients might have experienced this kind of thing.
Well, Samantha had a bloke who followed her to every tennis tournament, but he didn't write her letters or anything. He just firebombed that umpire who disqualified her.
That's the price of fame, I suppose, when you're a household face.
Well, we'll have to talk to a solicitor, Ralph. Legally, I know it's a very difficult situation. You're obviously dealing with someone who's not well, and the courses open to you are quite limited. It's a real problem having a stalker.
Yes.
You do feel that it's a problem, don't you, Ralph?
Of course I do. Why'd you say that?
Well, it's just that part of you seems just a little pleased.
Not at all, Trev. This is an ordeal for me. I'm dreading the whole thing, especially the press interest.
Yeah, well, if we handle it right, there needn't be any press interest.
Needn't there?
No.
Oh, right. Mind you, you know what those press boys are like. Relentless. Somehow, like pigs around truffles, they always manage to sniff out the story in the end.
You've spoken to them, haven't you?
No, you don't understand. Listen, Barry. I could jog in if I chose to, but I choose not to jog because of a little thing called dignity. It is not seemly for an executive to be seen sweating in public.
You don't need to use the gas guzzler, though. The journey's only a few miles.
Exactly, but the environmental cost is huge.
I will start using less power the day George Bush signs up for Kyoto. I don't see why I should place myself at a commercial disadvantage.
But that's ridiculous.
I think, to be fair, that Sammy probably does need his car.
The voice of sanity. Thank you, Heidrun.
He needs his car because it is a psychological crutch. A tin can that gives him the self-esteem to help mask his insecurities. Hence the number plate. Sam 1 only.
That is a cool number plate. I had to outbid 7 other Sammys at that auction.
You are emotionally dependent on this car.
Sammy Dobbs is not emotionally dependent on anything. Emotions are excess baggage, as it says on my wall.
Prove it.
What?
Prove you're not dependent on your car.
We dare you.
Never dare, Sammy Dobbs. There's many a broken man who's regretted doing that.
This is bluster.
All right, I'll do it. Do without the car for a day.
All week.
Fine. No problem.
Theresa, can you get the Daily Star on the phone? I need to talk to their showbiz editor to stop them running a piece about Ralph.
A feature on you, Ralph, eh? Is it one of those where are they now pieces?
I've got a stalker.
You've got a stalker?
Yeah. It comes with the territory, I'm afraid.
What territory?
Celebrity.
Ralph, if there was a letter after Z, that is the celebrity list you'd be on.
She's an attractive woman. Blonde hair, blue eyes.
What colour's her guide dog?
We're talking about a human being here, Sammy, a deeply troubled person.
Who sends me her pubic hair?
Yeah, actually, Ralph, can you stop trying to impress Sammy? It's rather petty and it does you no
I've got the Daily
credit.
Star showbiz editor.
All right. Hi, Dave. Yeah, I'm Trevor Heslop, Ralph Renton's agent. Yes, I know he rang you. About the woman who... Yeah, with the yellow fingers, that's right. Yeah, the thing is, we'd rather not go public right now.
Poor you, Ralph. I do sympathise. I've been there.
You've had a stalker.
No, but my dentist did. A few weeks back I found all these letters, full of very explicit and, frankly, rather disgusting language about things she wanted to do with Dennis.
Oh, right.
Well, at first I was a bit shocked, but then Dennis explained that the letters were from this Stalker woman, and that's why he'd hidden them away from me at the back of the drawer so that I wouldn't be upset by them. Wasn't that kind of him?
Who is this woman?
Well, it's a bit awkward, because she works in the same office as him. Dennis says she's completely delusional, and you can see that in the letters. In one of them, she fantasises that her and Dennis spent a weekend in a travel lodge in Weymouth.
Cup of tea, anyway.
I'll make tea for you.
Well, I'll go with you.
Well, no,
We'll go. Come on.
So you persuaded the Star not to run the Ralph story, then?
They'd already decided not to run it. Got pushed out by an Abby Titmus exclusive. Behind the scenes on Celebrity Love Island. Oh, I hated that show.
Yeah, there's never a tsunami when you want one, is there?
Love reduced to a tacky obsession with celebrity. It's basically the same mental illness as that poor woman hounding Ralph is suffering from. Anyway, I've put a call into Tony, the solicitor, to get some advice on what Ralph can do.
Trev, 3 words. Don't get involved.
No, I've got to help Ralph.
Why? She's his deranged stranger. Let him deal with her.
But
we all have to steer our own car in the great dodgem of life, Trev. Only if you oversteer, then the car goes backwards.
Right, well, that's me bewildered. Took a few minutes longer than usual, but...
Personally, if I was Ralph, I would talk to her to gauge her level of craziness, and if she seemed totally gaga, then I'd get some mates, throw her in a van, drive her up to some remote part of Scotland and leave her there. Just put several hundred miles between the obsessor and the obsessee.
Yeah, well, obsession seems to be the theme of the week for me. Toby's got himself completely fixated on this girl. I'm worried about him taking a knock.
Trev, you have got to put away the parental bubble wrap. Toby is starting up the great mountain of life, and the only way to learn how to climb that mountain is to fall down the occasional crevasse.
And break several limbs.
All part of the learning curve.
The thing is, he's quite vulnerable, and, you know, I'd hate it if she dumped him and he just moped around obsessing about her.
Yeah, that'd be awful. How's Meryl?
Why are you making that connection?
I'm making conversation, Trev. You're making connections.
Yeah, well, Meryl's fine. She gave me a novel to read, you know, what she's done so far, just to reassure me that the couple in the novel aren't me and her, which they're not, clearly. I mean, the marriage is, well, absurdly dysfunctional. It's quite funny, really. It's nothing like our... I mean, yes, there's the odd snatch of dialogue that, you know, is sort of very loosely based on us, possibly. One argument about the hoovering that looks a little familiar. But, you know, apart from that, total fiction.
Any sex scenes?
Yeah, I don't recognise those at all. They go on for ages.
How does it end?
She's only written half of it. She's just got to this bit where the wife character has met this much younger man and is being awakened.
And that's based on...
Well, it's just made up, obviously.
Oh, yeah, right, of course, yeah. What's an Oyster card?
Kind of tube ticket, why?
I'm coming in on public transport for the rest of this week.
Public transport?
Yes.
You?
Yes.
Are you having gas?
I'll be able to handle it.
You and public transport? I am so looking forward to this.
Yeah, well, I'm sort of goaded into it. Do you think Heidrun's still a lesbian?
Why, do you think her licence might have expired?
It's been a while since she split with her partner, you know. She might be reorienting herself, sexually.
And you'd like to take a reorienteering?
Do you think she'd say yes if I invited her out to dîner à deux?
Duh.
Yeah, I know. Duh. It's a no-brainer. Of course she'd say yes.
No, it's dîner à deux.
Oh, I see. You think I've got an unhealthy obsession with Heidrun, don't you? Be honest with me.
Not me, pal. I'm just steering my dodgem car.
I'll get it. Oh, hi, Dad.
Hey, just popped by to drop Mum's novel back to her and...
Oh, right, yeah.
Have you read it?
No, I'm too busy, Dad. When I'm not revising, I'm with Julie.
Right.
I want you to meet her, Dad. Let's all go for a meal sometime.
OK,
She's a vegetarian, by the way. And so am I now.
Yeah, listen, Toby...
Can't stop, Dad. I'm meeting her, eh?
Yeah, this is important. I just want to say that I'm really pleased you've met someone you feel is so special. That's great. All I would say is that, you know, it's important that emotionally you try not to over-invest in any one person.
It's very wise, Dad.
Well, you know, it's just I've got a few years.
No, it's very true. You should never over-invest in any one person.
That's right.
Unless it's someone as unique as Julie. Ciao.
Mr. Toby gone?
Yeah, totally. Brought your book back.
Well, there was no need. Got copies.
Oh, well, I brought it now.
What did you think of it?
I couldn't put it down. It's very well observed, because we're like that. I mean, people, in general, are like that, aren't they? Universally. Even down to the rows about the hoovering.
Well, obviously you draw on your own life a little bit.
Of course, yeah. No, it's not a problem.
The publisher's very keen to see the rest, you know, see how it turns out.
With the 22-year-old lover.
Yeah.
The sex scenes are spectacular.
Yeah, all those just came out of my imagination.
Right.
Anyway, better get back.
Mail, but it will involve listening to his impersonation of Eminem. You'll call back. Fine.
Morning, all. Morning. Barry, how's the energy audit coming along?
I've done a pie chart. It breaks down our energy consumption. See this yellow slice here, 11%, that's light. The red slice, 13%, that's heating. 7% is computers, appliances, etc. And the 69% slice is Sammy.
Oh, fuck.
Well, he leaves everything on all the time, doesn't he?
Actually, most of it's him playing Grand Theft Auto.
He's on his way up. I just saw him on the security camera. He looks terrible.
Oh, of course. Today's his first day on the tube, isn't it? Here he comes. Morning, Sammy. How was it?
What?
What was your impression of our underground system?
It's obscene.
Obscene?
Yeah. The trains are full of other people. Thousands of them, all standing really close to you. I need to sit down.
I said you would not be able to handle it.
No, I handled it. I handled it fine. I certainly handled it a lot better than some of my fellow travellers. Some of them got really flaky.
How do you mean?
Well, first of all, there was the Australian tourist who invaded my personal space with his absurdly large rucksack and then overreacted to my satirical reference to the Aborigines. Then, when I finally got a seat, there was the pregnant woman who wouldn't take no for an answer, then got really stroppy when I pointed out that standing up is actually the best position for giving birth, as any Chinese farm worker can tell you. And finally, there was the man with the personal stereo who clearly had anger issues with people who pull his earphones out.
So, will you be using the train tomorrow?
No. Can't face any more of that. Besides, the transport police people said there'd be trouble if they ever saw me again, so...
So it's back to your car, then. Like I said, you are addicted. You have failed your dare.
Not at all. Tomorrow I shall be taking the bus. I expect bus passengers are less prone to aggression.
You do know that catching a bus involves queuing.
Well, we'll see about that.
Yeah, but you have to get...
I need a word about my stalker.
Oh, yeah, I've had a chat with Tony, our solicitor. He reckons the best you can do is apply for a restraining order.
Right, and how long would that take?
A little while. Why? Has she popped up again?
She was outside my house first thing this morning.
But she's not there now?
No.
Right.
She's outside here, on the other side of the street.
What?
Look, all right. We can't all look out of the window.
She's following me everywhere, Trev.
She looks quite normal, really. Apart from the yellow fingers.
What should we do?
Well, maybe one of us should go talk to her.
Ralph should talk to her. She's his nutter.
Look, can we please not use terms like nutter? We're talking about a human being who's clearly not well.
And might have a knife.
Oh, don't be so dramatic.
Yeah, just go down there and talk to her.
No.
All right, then, Barry, you talk to her.
Why me?
Well, because apparently you have this winning way about you that everyone keeps telling me about.
Yeah, but not with nutcases.
Can we stop using that sort of language? It's very unfeeling, you know? After all, that could be one of us down there. 1 in 4 experience some kind of mental illness.
Why were you looking at me when you said that?
I wasn't looking at you, I was looking in the general direction that had you in it.
No, when you started...
No, I was not...
Guys, we're supposed to be coming up with a strategy.
I have been in a situation similar to this.
Really?
Yes, in Heidelberg. There was this man who was fixated with me. He was a boastful little man. It was embarrassing. I always find that sort of infatuation makes a man look pathetic.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Did this man ask you out on a date?
Yes, and I rejected him as brutally as I could. But he persisted. For days he would wait outside my apartment, just staring up at the window. In the end, there was no choice. Something had to be done.
What, you called in the authorities?
No, my girlfriend broke his jaw.
Broke his jaw?
Excessive, I know, but it did the job.
Look, maybe we should just call the police. The trouble is, I'm not sure what they can do. I mean, she's not actually doing anything antisocial. She's just standing there, waiting.
Yeah, just waiting. For Ralph.
What?
Well, if you leave the building, she'll follow you. Problem sorted.
Well, there is the whole question of my personal safety, which I know doesn't always figure at the top of your agenda, Sammy.
When have I ever compromised your safety?
When you booked me to do that ad for Tiger Insurance and omitted to mention the tiger.
Are you still banging on about that?
I don't think...
Look, this isn't getting us anywhere.
Right then. I've got another idea.
Does it involve a van and some mates?
In my experience, people cease to be a problem once they're in our growth. I know the PC Brigade call it kidnapping, but...
No, there's nothing else for it. I'm going to call the police.
There's no need.
What?
An ambulance will be coming for her in a few minutes.
Eh?
Well, Elvira's quite an unusual name, so yesterday I rang round the local hospitals, and the psychiatric unit at St Jude said they have an Elvira who's in the habit of imagining she has some special bond with someone off the telly. 2 months ago it was Ainsley Harriott. Before that it was David Dickinson.
David Dickinson?
Anyway, I rang them a few moments ago, explained what was happening, and they're sending some medics over to collect her.
10 out of 10 for initiative, Theresa.
Yes, well, I kept thinking that someone needed to take control, you know, because maybe if someone had intervened to help that poor woman who keeps fantasising about my Dennis, then you wouldn't have had to put up with the ordeal of all those letters he had to hide from me.
Right, yes, absolutely.
I mean, it's just added to the pressure he's under. I mean, yesterday, with no warning, his firm decided to have an emergency sales conference starting today and lasting a whole week in Paris. Can you believe that?
Cup of tea, anyway.
Yes, please.
Oh, here come the medics, look.
OK, drama over. Everybody back to work. There are deals to do, you know, mouths to shut.
Well, there she goes. They're leading her away. Oh, I'm glad that's over.
Poor woman. Oh, I don't know. The stuff that goes on inside people's heads, it's so scary, isn't it? Imagine how it must feel to be her, to be in this constant state of pathetic fantasy, to be trapped in a soulless, parallel world of tragic, total self-delusion.
Yeah. Do you think Martin Bashir would like to interview me about this whole experience? It's a funny smile, Trev.
Trevor's World of Sport was written and produced by Andy Hamilton and starred Neil Pearson as Trevor and Paul Reynolds as Sammy, with Abdul Salis, Cosima Shaw, Rosalind Ayres, Claire Skinner, Matthew Thomas and Michael Fenton Stevens.